All right, good evening. Good evening. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Viv Business Presentation. My name is Brian Dalmasso, and I'm a partner with the company, and it's my privilege and honor to be sharing with you this business model that a lot of us are working. And Viv is a technology company. If you haven't been introduced to Viv before, it's a technology company. It's a platform very similar to like Airbnb and Uber. And the reason why I reference these two other companies is these companies revolutionize their industries, and Viv is in the process of revolutionizing an industry. And what we're really doing when you take a look at this slide here is, who do you know that uses any of these services? Who do you know that uses TV or cable or electricity or internet, cell phone, right? Home security, all these bills that people are habitually paying. Our company is revolutionizing the industry, and we're showing people how to save money for free. It's exactly what the business model is. And the reality is, there's over $60 billion a year in climbing being overcharged to people like you and me and our friends and families and businesses in things like cable and internet and cell phones. All these bills that we habitually pay, they have been going up and up and up over the past decades. As a matter of fact, it's about 64% faster climbing than the inflation rate. It hasn't gone up proportionally over the last few decades. It's been very disproportionate. I can remember back when a cable bill used to be $29. I might be dating myself here a little bit. And now it's like $3.29, right? And the average bill has increased over 50% in just the past decade. So these charges, these bills that we habitually pay have been going up and up and up. And Viv created a business model where you simply upload your bills onto a platform, and we have a nationwide network of negotiators that negotiates on your behalf. And this is what it looks like here. It's a website, right? It's a business in a box. It's a mobile application or a desktop application. And you can see here, you can simply take pictures of your bills and upload them. And then the Viv business model takes over. It's a secure payment info. And we go to work on your behalf negotiating. So there's a couple of things I want to point out very clearly, that we are not changing services. We're not a company that changes providers, right? And we're not reducing services either. We're not cutting your services down. We simply take your existing phone, your existing internet cable, and we use group buying power, and we use our skills, our negotiating skills, to lower those bills for you. All right. And this is what the process looks like, right? You take pictures and upload your bills. A Viv representative gets the bills, one of our top advocates, and they go to work to find savings. There's dozens of different ways we can find savings for you guys. These are professional negotiators. And then we'll alert you with an email that says, hey, you've got savings, right? And then we move forward, and I'll show you exactly what that looks like. And we continue to manage that bill to make sure that you're not overpaying. So it's almost like having an insurance agent. So I want you to really think about this. You don't have to overpay. Anybody that's overpaying, you're actually choosing to, because we now have a free service where we negotiate these bills on your behalf. So you're making a choice to overpay if you're overpaying. And this is what it looks like. This is an actual email that went to one of my customers, one of my realtor friends. And you can see here, she uploaded a bill, took about 3 minutes, and we were able to negotiate over $1,800 in 24 months off of her bill that she was going to pay anyway. And you can see the breakdown right here, very, very clear. We saved about $80 per month for 24 months, but we also got 8 times faster on our internet and free Netflix service. So we didn't just negotiate her bill lower, we also got some enhanced services. And you can also see down here that it's very, very transparent. It says the fee for us negotiating your bill is 50% of what we saved, right? So we saved her $80 a month, and we're going to bill her credit card $40 a month. Here's an example of a commercial bill. This was on a clawback. These get very big too, right? We can work in the commercial space too, as well as residential. You can see here that we did a clawback on sales tax, and we recovered over $214,000 for this business, right? So $107,000 went to the company, $107,000 went to Viv, and the commission for the Viv consultant was about $20,000. So we have everything from a little to a lot. And if you look at this slide here, you can see that we negotiate all the common household names across all 50 states. So Viv is in all 50 states. And we can work with your friends and family and your parents and grandparents, or we can work with the largest companies, hotels, restaurants, chains that you can find. That's one of the things that separates us from almost every other company in the direct marketing space, is we do have the ability to do commercial bills as well. All right. So there's no risk. It doesn't cost anybody anything to upload a bill. I want to be very clear. We get great returns, right? You're only paying us when we save you money, and there's nothing owed if we don't save you any money. And it's also a set it and forget it. What that means is you can have the peace of mind that once you upload your bills with us, we're going to work on your behalf year after year after year, negotiating these bills and making sure you're getting the lowest possible rates. So this is a very, very powerful product, and it's one of the things that's on the Viv platform, right? Like I said, we're a technology platform. Another thing that's on the platform is something called a pro membership. In the next few slides, I'm going to go over what a pro membership is. There's half a dozen benefits to being a pro member, and it's a $69 a month membership. So one of the things on the pro membership is we have a deep discount travel portal. It's called Getaway. I use this exclusively still. I've been traveling for the last 4 months straight, and I've saved thousands and thousands of dollars by booking through my own discount travel portal. And this is part of the pro membership. So it's very much like Priceline or Expedia, except we're not paying billions of dollars in advertising. So we're able to access the same inventory and travel on hotels and cars and things of that nature much more efficiently than going to Priceline or Expedia. Another thing as a pro member is we have Medicall, right? This is a telemedicine, 24/7, 365 telemedicine, and it's also video-based medicine. So some of you may have this if you're part of a big insurance carrier, but most people actually don't have this. And this is good for up to 5 people in your family. You can get prescriptions filled. They can diagnose things right over, so you don't have to take the time off from work with your, if you have a sick child or if you have an elderly parent. And again, it's good for up to 5 people in your family, and it's part of that pro membership. Another thing in the pro membership is actually for building this business. It's something called Outreach. And this is a digital app. This is a funnel, like a rapid funnel type app that helps you build this particular business if you decide that you want to be a pro consultant and offer these services to your friends and family. And I'll get more into this as we go. But what this little guy does here is it sends out little teaser videos, right? You can send out 2-minute videos about the products or services, and it will let you know when somebody watches a video, how much of it they watch, if they start watching other videos. So it starts to show you who might be interested in being a customer or who might be interested in being a business partner. And one of the last things on the pro membership that I think is very, very powerful is we are partnered with a national tax strategy company, right? And what this company does is they'll actually audit your taxes, not an IRS audit, but an audit on your behalf. So if you've been filing your own taxes, more than likely you've been making some mistakes and leaving some money on the table. And even if you do have a CPA, I have yet to see them not find money for people. I've been using a CPA for 21 years, the same guy, and he's very, very good. But this company here found me almost $30,000 going back to 2017 and 2018 that I had overpaid in taxes, right? And you can see here the average customer saves $4,000 to $8,000. So again, Viv is a technology platform, and we have a lot of different things that help a lot of different people in a lot of different ways. So take a look at this. This is actually one of my friends, Todd and Julie Hatfield. You can see that they use the service, the tax service, and you don't have to read this whole thing, but they found around $25,000 they had overpaid in 2017, another $15,000 in 2019, and I think it was another $22K in 2018 for a total of $62,000 that they got back from money they had already spent on taxes. So guys, think about this. With everything that's going on, we save money on bills, we save money on travel, we save money on medical expenses, we can save money on taxes. Everything we're doing is we're saving money for people. And right now, this is at an all-time high of what's needed. But we also operate in the commercial space. And I'm not going to get too deep here in the commercial space, but I do want to let you know that for those of you that have commercial contacts, and property managers, restaurants, hotels, really any building, we can do the bill negotiations on the commercial level as well, right? We can negotiate their internet, their phones, their satellite radio, security, waste management, and we as distributors get paid on these savings, right? And another thing we can do, we can go up to 4 years backwards, clawing back money that they've overspent on things like electric and gas and sewer and water. So in the commercial space, we have some very, very powerful things. And another thing, again, that separates us from the rest of the direct marketing world is we can get into 5, 6, and even 7-figure commissions on some of these large commercial deals, depending on where you know people. All right, so the value proposition for Viv, it's a home-based business. Right now, there's over 60 million people that have gotten laid off due to COVID and counting. People are looking for home-based solutions, right? we're not charging people for our services, right? We're taking their existing bills that they're already paying. It's a little 3-minute upload. We negotiate on the behalf, and if we find savings, we split it. All right. We're able to get 4,000 to 8,000 back on taxes on average. They're very, very powerful right now. We can lower the taxes going forward. We have the home-based medical, right? Home-based medical, and we are a recession-proof business. So why do I say we're recession-proof? I want you guys to think about this. If you're seeing this for the first time, think back to 2006, 7, and 8, right? When we had a housing crisis and people stopped paying their mortgages for up to 3 years. Those same people did not stop paying electricity and cell phone and internet and cable because those companies will shut you off after a month or two. So when we're building this business over time, I want you to think about building a recession-proof book of business because people don't stop paying the bills that we're saving on, right? So Viv is a business in a box. It's a $189 startup, so it's a very, very low monetary risk for a business startup. And you get all of the tools, you get your front page, you get the website, you get little explainer videos. Everything I'm explaining to you here, we have little videos on every single product that we can send to people. We can escalate, we can show about the business, everything we need for social media posting, even for things like ClickFunnels, if you're into that. We have in a business in a box for Viv. So tracks all the customers, all the commissions. For a $189 startup, it's a very, very robust business model. All right, so I want to show you a little bit about the industry. Now, we're just talking about a few different categories here, right? If you want to look at the industry over here on the right side, these are all the different types of bills that we can save on. But just these 4 bill types, it's over a $1.5 billion revenue opportunity. I want you to think about this. There's over 600 million subscriptions in the United States, and just 4 of these categories: electricity, internet, cable, TV, cell phone, right? And just a small piece of that, 2% of these subscriptions makes Viv a $1.5 billion company. Think about the massive opportunity. Viv is the only direct marketing company in the country that's doing this. We're the first ones to be doing this. And you're some of the first distributors to see what we're doing here. So very, very exciting times. And just take a look at all the different types of bills that we can negotiate and counting. All right, guys, so there's 2 things here. You can either choose to save. If you're seeing this for the first time, again, it costs nothing to be a customer. You can pay less on the very same services you're using today. It's a simple choice, right? You keep your provider, you keep everything about what you're doing. Nothing changes. We're not changing a buying habit. And you just get to start saving in just a few minutes. Or you can choose to save and earn by helping other people. That's really what we do. It's either save or choose to be your own customer and help other people save. So let me kind of go over the different ways we earn and how this all works. Then we're going to open up for Q&A. Viv is a points-based system. It's a points-based company. We earn points for a lot of different things. So the most powerful thing that we do and the most powerful way we get paid is weekly base pay. But we have 4 or 5 different ways that we get paid, right? We get paid for bills. We get paid for savings. We get paid for building a team. We get paid for commercial, right? Commercial deals. And we also get profit sharing for leadership. So I'm going to go into a little bit more of this. So here's an example of right out of the gate. Some of the ways we get paid up front, right? You enter 10 bills, you get a $150 bonus. Now, half of these bills could be your own. A lot of people have 4, 5, 6 bills themselves. If you have multiple properties, you might have 10 bills yourself. So 10 bills in our fast action period is a $150 bonus, but it doesn't stop there, right? If you enter 15 bills, it's $200, 20 bills, $250, 30 bills, $400. So we have a lot of ways to earn right out of the gate just for entering bills and lowering people's bills. Think about how simple this is, right? And if we also start team building and we start to get additional pro members in our team, you can see here there's $150 in bonuses and counting. So this just keeps repeating. There's no limit to how many bills we can enter, no limit to how many team members we can sign up in the fast action period. All right, but like I was saying, guys, the biggest way we get paid is by weekly base pay. Weekly base pay. It's a simple points-based system, right? If you're building a team and you get to these points here, you can see here that your weekly paycheck is right on the side. So it becomes very, very easy. If you tell me you want to get to 500 a month, okay, that's at the gold partner level here, right? It's a certain amount of team members, and we can show you how to get to this $500 a week paycheck. I think I said monthly before, but that's a week, right? So if you want to get to 500 a month, it would be way back here at the pay setter level. So these are weekly paychecks. And you can see here that we have everything from a little to a lot. If you're part-time and you just want to earn, a few $100 a month, we can show you how to do that. If you're sort of medium time and you're looking to replace some income, we could show you how to earn $1,000 a week, but we could also show you how to earn 10,000 a week, 20,000 a week, right? And the one thing I want to show you here is that Viv has unlimited earnings potential. When we get down to the bottom here, if you want to keep building a team and building your business and entering bills and make more of a career of this, we actually don't have a commissions cap. We get paid to unlimited width and unlimited depth. So when you're building a team, there's no limit to how many people you can show, and there's no limit to the depth of how many people they can show, right? So if you're in the industry, this is very, very powerful. We don't have limits on width and depth, and you can literally just keep building and building to create the type of income that you want to create. So Viv is a very simple payment structure. All right, guys, so determining if this business is for you, right? You've seen a lot of things here. There's a lot of stuff that we offer, but I want you to think about this. Do you have 3 to 5 bills yourself that you'd like to stop overpaying? If the answer is yes, you can be your own customer. And then do you think you know a few people or business owners, right? People that maybe they're realtors or maybe they're in the trades, maybe they run a daycare, right? Who do you know that has a cell phone? Do you know a handful of people that you think might be interested in seeing what we're seeing here and earning some money on the side? So if these two answers are yes, then this business would be right for you to start working on the side, right? And again, Viv is a $189 startup. It's a one-time fee of $189. It's $69 a month, and that's to own your own business. So it's either an A or a B, right? If you're seeing this for the first time, it costs nothing to be a customer. I want to be very, very clear. If you want to kind of try this out, if you want to get your feet wet, just get with the person who invited you. They can show you how to upload the bills. You get the whole experience, and the average Viv customer saves about $1,000. Or if you see the value, we're going to open up for a little Q&A here. If you want to learn about starting your own business, become your own first customer, it's a $189 fee. You upload your own bills. You start to make money from day one. And again, you upload a few bills and you'll be in the black very, very quickly. All right, so there's just a couple of basic steps. I really want to simplify this here. If you're looking at this for the first time, if you think you want to start a business, we teach a 5-hour-a-week business model. And step 1 is to become a pro member. Step 2 is upload your own bills. We can hold your hand through that. Step 3 is to enter a total of at least 10 bills. Friends and family, maybe you have some local businesses, your accountant, your CPA, things of that nature. And then we're just helping other people repeat, right? You can literally bring them to Tuesday nights. We have this recorded. You can show people the recording, peak interest. And if they see value, they can get their questions answered here. All right, guys, so I'm going to open up real quickly.